You got new evidence of George Floyd saying, I can't breathe. The toxicology doctor and forensics said that the point of a pencil, 3 points, 3 grams of that, three points of that is enough to kill you. 3 points of that of fentanyl is enough to kill you. George Floyd had 11 points of that in his body. So 3 points was enough to kill him. He had 11 in his body. Kanye West comes out and says George Floyd died from an overdose. Because now, with the military mind games that they was playing with the footage, because it was mad different footage and different, like, when it first came out, they had footage on the internet, then they started taking footage down. And I was seeing different angles like, yo, this wasn't in this last angle. This wasn't this. There was things that was in the footage that wasn't in the, like it was just scripted. Like the whole thing was scripted. So I've been thinking like something just ain't. But nevertheless, let's go along with the script. So now you got new footage that showed, because we do got footage with the cop with his knee on George Floyd's neck. But now there's footage that's showing that the cop had his knee on George Floyd's shoulder blade. His shoulder blade. So they saying there's no way that he could have died because his knee was on his shoulder blade, his back, instead of his neck, even though we seen the knee on the neck as well. But there's new footage that you didn't see. So, because I want y'all to understand something again, I'm going to keep telling y'all. The other channels that's trying to, that's helping to get me shadow banned, they mask, flag me at the same time when I say keywords. So the algorithm, the bots, you got to hit that like button to make them understand that y'all like the content, because right now they confused. Even if it's not an agent controlling my pages, the bots, once they get mass flagging and they saying, okay, he's saying certain things, keywords, people are flagging, they mess with the live. So I need y'all to play your part. Play your part. Candace Owens opened up a can of worms to free an officer who left a man on his stomach for 9 minutes with his knee on his shoulder, on his neck, whatever. I want y'all to think about something, right? This man had a knee on his shoulder for 9 minutes. No mouth to mouth, no pump in his chest. It was just this officer. See this officer right here? Do you notice his hand in his pocket? That is a Masonic symbol right there. The hand in the pocket. That is a Masonic symbol right there. This is a Masonic ritual going on. I told y'all before, right? America is dealing with symbolism. This whole shit was a sign. You got the white man, you got the China man with their knee on the neck of the black man. That's what's coming to America. That's what's coming to America. You got the white man and the Chinese man with their knee on the neck of the black man. China's getting ready to take over. And these hate crimes and these hate bills, every time you turn around, everybody got a hate crime and a hate bill dedicated to black people. If you touch such and such or this group, it is a hate. You know why? Because in America, you still 3/5 of a man. So there's nothing here protecting you. So Kanye, right, with his slick ass, Mr. Luciferian, because he ain't slick neither, which I didn't hear his speech. When he sat up there, he told y'all, yeah, because you know, the worst place for a black child is in the womb of a mother. Where he get that from? That nigga listening to me. Word for word. Do you understand how bad America is going to, or how crazy it's going to get in the black community the minute that they let this dude go on a pill? So Candace Owens just opened up a can of worms, and she's showing you now that George Floyd is inside the cop car screaming, I can't breathe. So they pulled him out because when he was in the car, he was saying he couldn't breathe. So now when you introduce new evidence to the court, it shows that he couldn't breathe when he was sitting in the car. So the knee couldn't have done it to him. Which means that for me, I'm going to just say something ain't right about all of this. Because I got to be careful how I pick and choose my words. But then evidence is coming out. So now George Floyd's daughter is suing Kanye West for $250 million. When George Floyd died, Kanye West gave the little bastard $2 million. And I don't mean to be funny or nothing like that, but if you die and I die, ain't nobody giving us nothing. So now we supposed to feel sorry for Mr. Fentanyl's child that they already made rich? Kanye West paid for the little child to go to college. Kanye West paid already for the little girl to go to college and gave her $2 million. So now, because he sees new evidence, and we're going to play along with this lie, with these Jedi mind tricks. I told y'all in the beginning, I sat back and I watched George Floyd and listened to the news reports on how George Floyd and that same cop worked at a bar together. They was working at a bar together. Friends don't do each other like that. They knew each other. Now it's coming out in the documentary, right? It's coming out in the documentary that George Floyd, Mr. Fentanyl Floyd, allegedly went in the store with counterfeit $100 bills and gave the store clerk fake money. Then went into another store and gave him fake money. This was the reason why his ass was in trouble anyway, because Mr. Fentanyl Floyd, and I can say that because the toxicology showed that I get high. The whole world went crazy over a junkie. It's crazy because you go to Bronx River, Soundview, Castle Hill, Brownsville, you got senior citizens that raised the whole projects, changed all of our Pampers, fed us breakfast, took care of our mothers when our mothers wasn't on their job, and they die and nobody showed them no love. You get a nigga that went in stores stealing, handing out counterfeit money, and somehow after he get high, he got locked up. So even if George Floyd, the man died stealing. In some cases, people will call that karma. So it's safe to say if he wasn't in the store shoplifting or giving fake money to the people in the store, allegedly, he would still be alive. So we going crazy all around America over a dope fiend, a crackhead, Mr. Fentanyl Floyd. I refuse to let my people, the people that support me, Team Poppy, Team Hassan Campbell, this platform, the millions of people that watch us fall into this Jedi mind trick of Candace Owens now. And see, this is why I tell y'all, we can't trust none of them. Not the left wing or the right wing. The bankers sponsors both sides of the war. Y'all ever watch Rambo? I think it was like Rambo 3. Where Bin Laden was at the end of the movie. The Bin Laden look-alike with Rambo. Because Bin Laden helped America. Or America helped them beat Russia. But yet the bankers was paying for both sides of the war. Then America turned their back and shitted on Bin Laden. Next thing you know, Bin Laden becomes public enemy #1, and we at war with the Taliban, the same Taliban that America paid to defeat Russia. Y'all don't let them, y'all don't get it? What, are you not paying attention? This is what these people do. We sat back and watched Tamika Mallory single-handedly put Biden in office to become president off of the strength that we got a black or fake black woman as a vice president that we ain't heard from that one time when all this shit been going on in America. We haven't heard from her one time. Where's she at? And ever since Biden's been in office, everything's been upside down.